Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of In the Foxhole. We're your hosts.
We're your hosts.
So,
Sergeant.
We got Big Red, Luke the Nuke.
yeah, they call him
Luke the Nuke here.
Yeah. The terror of Gaza is here, Luke Tuma.
The Rafa Ripper.
The Raider of Ramallah.
The fucking Sultan of Syria is here. And
So we're just talking all things night raids, door kicking, fun shit, you know. Dude, we did goofy stuff out there.
We did some wild
We had some fun, man.
We had some fun.
We had some fun, man.
We had some fun, dude. Yeah, I mean, what did they call me? They called me the King of Israel.
That was your nickname. The Prime Minister of Israel.
They called me the Prime Minister of Israel.
There's Bibi Netanyahu. This is Papa Netanyahu.
Yeah.
He's the father.
I'm Baby Netanyahu.
Yeah, Bebe Netanyahu.
Bibi and Bebe.
Little Bibi.
It's Bibi and Bebe.
Little Bibi on the mic.
Yeah, dude, it's just great to be here with another operator, another
patriot.
Another patriot, the ghost of
American
Kyiv
hero.
himself.
Yeah.
We are now sponsored by Black Rifle Coffee.
Yes.
There's been a big development.
In a rough week.
It's funny, when I went to Black Rifle Coffee to get all this shit, because there's like a brick and mortar one right next to me, they still asked just like, oh, what type of milk do you want? Do you want like oat or like soy? And I was still in character. I'm like, cow.
I want American milk. That's what I want.
We're also
Straight
sponsored
from the
by
udder.
Combat Wipes.
Combat Wipes.
If you want to clean your ass, but you're not a fucking liberal sissy. Queer.
Yeah.
But you still want your rectum to be
when
clean.
duty calls when you're on duty.
If you're trying to douche up for your boyfriend, if another American here wants to fuck your ass,
They
Sparkling
can
clean.
clean your butt clean out for your beautiful boyfriend's hog.
If you want to have gay sex with a Kuwaiti man and leave no evidence behind.
If you want to go to a Qatari boy brothel.
Some bakabazi. What's funny with the dude wipes, one of the marketings for it, is they put extra large on there for your gaping asshole. Has the size of wet wipes.
Not a petite little hole. I got a big man hole.
I feel like everyone has the same standard hole.
Yeah.
I'm never like, God, I wish this was bigger.
I've never been like, man, this paper or this tissue is too small for my big hole.
Yeah.
Are you bidet pilled?
Oh, love them bidet.
I'm
Do you
not
have
into
one
it.
here?
No, I need to
I've
get
never
one.
tried it.
Not into it. Don't like the feeling.
Really?
No, too much. Weird. I don't know. Freaks me out.
Let me get in there.
Dude.
I'll fucking human bidet you.
Dude, nobody touches my ass except for combat wipes.
Nothing touches my ass.
The only thing I let in my asshole is a
except
combat
for my
wipe.
wife's fingers and combat wipes.
Wait, Christoph, were you there went to the radio guy's house one time? Calta?
Yeah,
his,
yeah.
like, palatial estate.
He had a bidet, right?
Heated toilet seats, too.
it's
It was
nice.
the most luxurious. It was
That
like the
rules.
Rolls Royce of toilets.
Yeah.
And then you realize, like, he's eating, like, pulled pork and brisket at, like,
For
7 in the
breakfast,
morning. I'm like,
yeah.
brother, you need the
We
fucking...
went to-
Yeah, that's such a rich fat guy move.
the
Heated
deluxe.
toilet seat.
Yeah, and it was, like, recliner.
He had
you know.
like a catered barbecue breakfast. It was very confusing.
Dude, they're rolling fat really early in the morning.
Yeah, it was
too.
like we walked in there at like 7, 8 in the morning or something, and he had like trays of barbecue.
That's hilarious.
Like wild
Just racks of ribs.
Literally racks
First
of
thing in the
ribs for
morning.
his like.
He had the
rib-
most beautiful cat that
Oh,
I've
he
ever
had
seen.
the
The
best
luxury,
cat.
the type of cat that Taylor Swift would have.
Yeah,
Yeah, this is all rich fat
fluffy,
guy. That's
white-
still, I think, a rich
You're
fat guy.
just
So swag.
wiping barbecue sauce on the
Yeah.
cat, the designer cat. You're like,
Why were you at
washcloth,
his
get over
palatial
here.
estate at 7 a.m.?
because that's where he does his radio show from.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, in
Yeah,
Tampa.
I think I was just driving one of the headliners there or something like that.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I was hosting for.
Damn, that's a sick
We
life.
might have gone at different times because I think I took Mike Cannon there.
Oh, okay.
So I don't think we were there together. I think we both went there separately.
Yes,
maybe.
I just told you all about it because I was like, dude, his cat. And you're like, I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I was hosting for Jan Soder.
That sounds right.
Yeah, I think.
Nice.
But yeah, we met the little. He had a munchkin cat.
It's
It's like
adorable.
a cat with dwarfism.
Cute little
It's
legs.
Crazy,
That's how, I mean,
dude. They're this long.
yeah, I mean, if we had one of those, my girlfriend would never talk to me again.
Yeah,
Yeah,
She'd be so
just little-
consumed
She'd
with
be
the
so
little
in
midget
love with
cat.
the little cat. It
Yeah.
was amazing. I was in love with him. I was like, I want to take him. I was like joking around. I'm going to take him. And he was, take him. He's fucking annoying. Scratches all my furniture.
You deserve better, little
I go,
kitty.
come on, I'll save you.
You like the bidet though, huh?
Love a bidet.
Feels weird, dude.
Well,
I still haven't tried
You gotta
it.
get a custom one, like, well, like not like customizable.
Oh, you have to like target it in on you. Have
So
like
you can change
guided.
the angle and you can change the temperature and the pressure.
Are you a cold water or hot water guy?
I like a body temperature. Like I can't even tell where the water ends and I begin.
It's like having sex on edibles.
Yeah.
You're just melting.
I
You know,
can't
like
tell
how
what's
they
flowing
do,
into my ass or out.
You know they do like flotation tanks or like your body temperature or whatever.
Yeah.
So you just meditatively
So,
just have a
you-
stream of water. just
Exactly.
blasting
Like
you.
you can't tell the difference. It's a kind of a
that's
trippy feeling.
that's pretty warm though.
Yeah, it's pretty warm.
I feel like ice cold would be fun. Do like an internal ice bath.
Oh, I've
to
done
just
that.
shock your system.
Yeah, but that gives you the chills like nothing else.
That sounds.
Oh, it's like in like an IV.
It's like, whoa,
Yeah,
yeah,
it's
it's
like
like-
if you get like fluids at the hospital.
right,
just like,
right. Whoa, yeah, it's like that. It's like your veins are cold.
I do like the wipes.
I love the wipes.
I'm a big wipes guy.
Yeah,
I love the
destroy the
wipes.
plumbing.
Yeah, but
none
I'm
of
not-
those are
yeah.
good for toilets.
Yeah, but I'm a renter.
So fuck.
No, they go.
Fuck
They
my
don't go to
plumbing,
the.
dude.
They like destroy like the poop factory.
Well, they'll destroy your house too.
Oh, really?
Like your standard house. Yeah.
I just seen them take the fatbergs out of the poop factory.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, the Fatbergs.
The fatbergs.
It's Luke's family. Just take a random shot for no reason.
The fatbergs are actually private donors to the
Yeah.
Rough Week podcast. We're actually in.
Yeah,
We're indebted to the fatbergs.
they're mega donors. Yeah,
Yeah, they're mega donors.
they're giving us $7,000 a
Fat
post.
Burgers.
$8
We're getting $7,000 a post in the Fatbergs.
yeah, to talk about. The
That was
war in
great. Is that a
Ukraine.
one-time deal? Because I heard about that. Like Israel is giving like $7,000 per post for like a pro thing. Can you keep cashing in on that, or is it just
I
like
don't know.
you do one and then you kind of depleted your?
Well,
fund?
there are certain people who I think are just tapping that over and over again.
Yeah.
Like I would imagine Laura Loomer is like rolling in $7,000 post checks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Or like that black like officer guy influencer, like his name's like Officer Brandon Tatum.
Is that the one
And
with
he's
the
like-
big hair, like Fetty Kravitz?
No, this
like-
guy is like
he was a
clean
CIA
cut and he
guy.
looks like a cop. And I think he calls himself Officer Tatum.
Is he a cop?
I don't know what he is. He's
Okay.
like a right wing influencer, but he loves Israel. And I'm like, this is weird. You would be this invested in Israel,
Yeah.
Unless you were just unless you were
AIPAC
just
money.
cashing in.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who's that guy that was just on Adam Friedland?
Oh, that's
Oh,
Michael
uh,
Knowles.
No. The guy. He's the representative of
from
like
the Bronx.
Harlem.
Richie Torres.
Richie Torres.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, he
The number one defender.
Yeah, he
The
was,
sword and shield.
Yeah, the gay Latino from the Bronx.
Yeah, that guy's got nothing behind his eyes.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
creeping me
Just
out on
He
there.
says this weird like perma smirk while he's
Yeah.
talking.
Yeah.
Just like what?
You're trying to trap me in this interview. I know you are. You're coming in with your own agenda.
Yeah, Adam's like crying. He's like, people are dying. And he's like,
people are
gay?
You're lecturing.
He's like, you're lecturing me and you're trying to hit me with gotcha questions, and I'm not going to fall for
me.
it.
The gotcha questions
It is
are
kind of autistic the way that he was
yeah,
talking. Like
he
it was
really
very,
had a
yeah.
shield up. He had this autism shield up.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's funny. The San Marcos. Do you remember that? It's like 30 minutes from us or whatever. That small little town there. They're like, hey, we just noticed that like our local taxes, like $400,000 a year, is going to Israel.
Oh, yeah,
we're
yeah.
gonna stop doing that. You know, so we could like fund schools and like like homeless outreach programs. And then the governor of Texas was like, you anti-Semitic scum! If you touch $1 of that money to Israel,
beautiful,
we will
beautiful.
destroy all state funding. You won't have any schools. There's no fire department. Like,
Yeah.
he did like a villainous threat when they were like, hey, why do
Abbott?
Yeah, Abbott.
What a
Abbott
freak.
wrote like a personal letter from his. Have you seen Wild Wild West?
Yeah,
He reminds me of Loveless, like he's just in that
Yeah, yeah,
wheelchair,
yeah.
like a big.
Yeah.
I think about like the Texas Capitol building in Austin. There's just big spider legs that come out of it and just go and just stomps on
Abbott's
people.
like, you touch one of those Israeli pennies, I'll fucking roll right over. I'll roll over
he
there
has
and
monster
burn
truck
your
tires.
fucking
Yeah,
town
dude,
down.
I'm gonna put spikes on my wheels and come down a fucking hill on San Marcos.
Runs over all the school buses.
Does a sick backflip. You're like, okay, that was tight, but seriously, can we stop funding Israel? No, yeah, I mean, Abbott's a little freak. He'd be a freak. He could be a freak if he could walk. That's not my point.
What's the story behind the tree falling on him?
the Palestinians did it.
Yeah, of course.
Hamas.
That was,
Yeah,
it was
Hamas.
a Hamas tree.
That's true. It was Hamas.
Hamas. Well, what happens was Hamas dug a tunnel underneath a tree in Austin, and while he was out for a jog, just right at that time, a little
it over.
Yeah.
Hamasi Hamasi agent came out and pushed it over.
Hamas kind of are like the Ewoks.
Yeah.
A little bit. Like, have a bunch of like, fun novelty traps with like big logs.
Well, that's the
and
thing.
stuff.
I mean, if you watch Star Wars, you're like, oh, this is Vietnam. Like, it's
Yeah,
kinda
and he said as much
Vietnamish
too.
Yeah.
George Lucas. Yeah, that was interesting seeing how affiliated George Lucas was with like Francis Ford Coppola. I didn't know that at all. Like they were like tight with that zoetrope
Well,
thing.
he's trying to make Apocalypse Now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're trying to get that sold. We watched it over here. Like when I
Oh,
first
yeah, that was
started
great,
writing
yeah.
the essay, we watched Apocalypse Now, like the Heart of Darkness, like the
The-
making
Oh, nice.
of it.
Yeah, I love
Dude,
that.
it's great.
So sick. They're
Yeah.
just like a civil war. They were like using like the helicopters that were, and they
Yeah.
just flew away halfway through. Just like, oh yeah, they got to go kill rebels. He's like, all 5 of them? We can't keep 2.
Yeah, he was just like, oh man, fucking.
Yeah.
I love
Yeah, it was
Apocalypse
interesting
Now.
though, because like you couldn't use the American ones, and then you could use the Filipino ones, but the Filipinos ones would go off to go kill communists,
Yeah.
and then fly back. And you're
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I don't know, it's kind of a new lateral move here a little bit. It's like I don't know what's it called. I don't remember.
Who's the guy you were talking about in your video that was like telling crazy stories about shit he did? Is this the guy you talked to in your video?
The one that I interviewed?
The one we were talking about earlier. Yeah, like you said he was telling crazy stories.
No,
about
no,
shit.
Oh no, that was John McPhee. He was like one of like the vetfluencer, one of our brothers.
Yeah,
in,
one of our
okay.
brothers in
podcasting.
arms.
Did you interview him? Or
No,
were
no,
you just, like,
this was on
clipping
like
it?
Sean Ryan's
Yeah, it was on
podcast,
Sean
which is like
Ryan's,
the big
and then
chunk
they
for that.
goof around and just he gets It's very creepy.
Yeah, he does like the merch pitch. Sean Ryan is great because you could just tell unlimited lies to his face,
And he just
Like-
believes you.
Yeah, and then like every 4th video, there's a disclaimer like nothing in this was true. Please validate. Like everyone, like Tim Kennedy's,
Yeah.
they're like, it's come to our attention that this guy is a bold-faced liar and do not believe anything. And every 3 episodes, they have to make a disclaimer.
Did you do
about
any
that.
digging on his stolen valor, Tim Kennedy?
Yeah, but people have gone into it like so much. I didn't talk about Tim Kennedy that much because it's so covered.
Yeah.
in,
Yeah.
like because all the other vets, but they're kind of weird because the way that they have problems with it is like, wait, he didn't shoot that kid. Fucking Brian shot that kid. Like the things that they're bothered about, just like
Yeah.
they're like stealing kills in Call of Duty. Just like, hey, that one was mine. What the
Yeah.
fuck? Like,
Yeah.
you weren't even there. You were sleeping.
It's not about the child murder. It's about,
Yeah,
like,
that seems to be
don't take
like-
my credit.
Yeah, it's like-
Some of them are upset about the child murder, but a large portion of them was like, "What the fuck? That was me." Like,
they're like,
I'm
he
trying
was-
to sell a book too. What are you
How
talking
much
about?
do they think Tim Kennedy was lying about?
Like a lot of it, like with different like medals that he got. Like he was saying that he got some like Bronze Star with V accommodations or whatever, some valor shit, and he didn't get that. And like saying he was places that he wasn't. Like, oh yeah, I was deployed in this, and it's like. You actually had a MMA fight on that day. You're saying you were in Iraq. You were clearly in Las Vegas. Something like to
That's
that tier.
hilarious.
Yeah,
Two
just like a
places at
bunch
one
of stuff.
time.
There's the 50 grenades thing. He's like, yeah, I used to keep 50 grenades. 50. Just like they're like Pokeballs.
It is so funny. Say you were like deployed to the Middle East and like shooting kids in the head, and you were just at like fucking Caesars.
Yeah, you're at Caesar's Palace.
Yeah,
He's playing Baccarat till 4 in the morning on Adderall.
he's at a slot machine.
He's like, God damn it! He lost 1,200
Yeah.
on the slots. Yeah. I don't know. That Shrek guy is the scariest guy, though.
Yeah, he was a big inspiration for the video. On
He's
his own.
scary.
Oh,
Scary,
yeah, who
man.
is this guy? You were talking.
He's the guy who was like, he's talking on Sean Ryan, and I don't know, you'd remember better, but he was just talking about just like, yeah, we kidnapped the whole family.
Yeah,
and
he's
then
like,
I
we
sho-
would kill hundreds of people a day, man. Shut up, we'll kill you too. We don't even care.
Yeah,
It's like,
yeah.
One time we held this family hostage. We took his grandma. We took his kids. We're like, and then he's like
he's like-
goofing around about it. I was like, what the fuck are you talking
And
about?
then
This
Sean
sounds
Ryan's
demented.
completely stuck and goes, yeah.
Yeah, I feel like
like just no reaction to this story. He's like, and then Shrek's like tweaking and he's like tapping his foot. He's like, yeah. Then we fucking punched a baby in the face and threw it in
His
the
name's
bed of
Shrek?
spikes. Yeah,
Yeah.
everyone calls him Shrek.
Yeah,
he's a big goony,
'Cause he's very
Shrek-looking
big.
but his
guy.
name's John McPhee.
Yeah,
And he calls them savages. He like unironically just calls like not
Yeah.
that he'd be one to have a bit of irony in his life, but he calls like the wherever like
Were they
Afghani
Afghanis?
locals
Yeah.
like he calls them.
He's like, oh yeah, we're wearing savage stuff. Like,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
just
and
like
you're like
that's.
Jesus, man.
Yeah.
Like
It's funny with Sean Ryan too. I feel like he wants to have the demeanor, like he's seen it all, like he's not impressed by anything. Like somebody will just say like the most outlandish shit. He's like, right.
yeah.
Like
classic.
He's just like shell shocked Elmer Fudd.
Shell shocked Elmer Fudd.
You know what's a funny one is Mike Baker. It's funny.
Is that the guy with the curly hair? Who's the guy with the curly hair? He's like he looks almost like Hawaiian.
Yeah. This is the light-skinned black guy, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Fetty Kravitz.
Yeah.
That guy.
He was on Matan Evans recently.
Really?
And then Matan was fucking with him. He's like, okay, so say like a illegal immigrant is here. Are you able to rape them? If you have them in custody? Then he's like, that's an interesting question because only Americans really have rights. I'm like, that is not true at all. Like, he's just completely wrong. Like, I think like these James Bond, like these sophisticated, I'm like, that's just like civics. Like, that's the most clear-cut thing. Just like, no, you definitely have rights.
Basic law.
Yeah, like the Constitution.
Yeah, you know, like a Chinese tourist, you can do whatever you want to them. You know,
it says in the Constitution, like, all persons. Like, it doesn't say citizens or civilians or members. It's like because like anybody here, like you have to have like due process or whatever. Then he's like, yeah, that's an interesting moral question. I guess you could rape them. If they don't. It's like, dude, that was the easiest softball. Somebody's goofing around, and it just completely just. Like, no.
Yeah.
I also love like how popular like snitch podcasts are. Like ex-CIA, ex-mob, like Sammy the Bull, just like telling every mob secret. Oh yeah, every mobster. Like everybody who was in like some like secret organization or like, you know, power faction or intelligence agency where it's supposed to be like dark and ominous. They just spilled the beans. Yeah, like there's so many spilled the beans podcasts, like 10 million views.
But they have to be checked on and vetted, and like there's no way that these guys are just speaking you know what I mean? Like or like because like you said, like with the movies where they, you know, they have to like run everything by the military if they're going to include, like, you know, Jarhead or whatever had to be rewritten and stuff like that.
Yeah, so Jarhead was just outright denied because they're like, because they call certain things in the scripts like poison pills or whatever, just like, oh, this detail, like if you bring up this specific war crime, like we're not even going to cover this, like we're not going to touch this. And then some things they'll just have like small rewrites, like I talk about it in like Godzilla a little bit. Like they had one, like the father in there was like this military guy, and he was just kind of a dick. Like he was kind of like an abusive father, like a mean guy or like a drunk or whatever. It's like, is that necessary to the story to have this guy be a drunk? What if you had him love his kids? We'll give you a helicopter if he loves his kids. Like they just don't, even like little subtle details. Like we just don't want like, you know, like an abusive father to be like a stereotype.
Yeah.
Wait, is this a thing where you like legally have to run your military movies by the U.S. military?
So it's not like, legally. They have an entertainment liaison for like the Hollywood office there. There's this guy, Philip Strub, and he's like the point of contact. Like if you want to use any equipment, like say you're doing like a battleships movie or whatever, there's no mock aircraft carriers. Like, those are so expensive to do. Like, you can't really fake that. You need to film on a real aircraft carrier. Yeah. So you need to have the military help you with the production side of it.
Wow, so it's like a you scratch our back.
Yeah. So they're like, if you want to film on this aircraft carrier, we have some suggestions. And if you don't want to take them, that's up to you. But try to find another aircraft carrier.
Yeah. So I think there's guys on these, like, massive podcasts, like, before they're released, I'm imagining there's a similar vetting process with what they say and things that are cut out. Like, I couldn't imagine someone like just like on the snitching line. Like it's like maybe I feel like that's almost an optics thing where it's like, well, look at this guy's he's telling it, he's doing a tell all, and it's like
like that like controlled opposition thing.
I mean, yes, definitely. Well, because the other thing is like if they were really like spilling the beans on all the CIA's deepest darkest
right,
secrets,
it'd be like heinous.
You'd get a bullet in your head yesterday.
I don't think you could do that.
Like Mike Baker was so funny. So he was like, so what's the deal with Jeffrey Epstein being Mossad? Is that a thing people do? Do they like blackmail? He goes, not really. You know, blackmail doesn't really work. So like America or Israel, like we won't do that type of thing. But China and Russia, they do that type of stuff. Just like, yes, Chinese Communist Party operative Jeffrey Epstein. He's a secret. He pulls off his mask.
He's literally the Manchurian.
Yeah. He washes off the white face. It's like
me.
Yeah, he was actually a Chinese spy this entire time.
Come on to Rita St. James.
Dude, I mean, it's fucking freaky.
Yeah,
I don't like it.
You don't like it? It's unsettling.
What, sure. Jeffrey Epstein?
I don't like Jeffrey Epstein.
Yeah,
I'm going to say something about that.
That guy was full of crap.
And it's not.
I think he was a jerk.
Yeah, full of crap.
And it's not because he's Jewish.
No, what's funny with the Jeffrey Epstein thing is I feel like this was almost like kind of like a narrative push from the inside, or like after it happened, that became like kind of just like a meme thing, just like, oh, zippity zoppity, there's no body, Jeffrey Epstein didn't kill himself, and it became like this funny like joke, and like the based reaction is to be like, oh, like Jeffrey Epstein didn't kill himself, like they'll just put it as like a cute little thing, and I think it really does like desensitize you, and just it turns into like a jet fuel doesn't melt steel beams type of thing, and it just turned into like this fun little joke. It's like, no, there's a pedophile ring with like the highest ranking members of government. It's like, you should probably follow up on that more than like memes. I
mean, but everything gets memed.
Yeah, and then it just becomes meaningless. It just becomes like so it's not even like
it's a joke.
You don't really try to like hide things anymore. You just so lean into it that it almost doesn't feel real.
Yeah, I mean, the stuff Trump posts is like so funny, and it's got to be to like desensitize you.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, the reason why he's putting up, gold-plated Gaza hotels is because, like, no, he wants to do that.
Yeah,
like, he's not, like, haha AI video of, like, the beaches of, whatever, of Palestine being populated with Trump Tower or whatever. It's because he wants to.
I wonder if Milo is behind that.
Behind the Gaza thing?
Just, but like all the memes and shit, like the DHS, like Homeland Security videos where they're doing like Pokemon edits or whatever.
Yeah, dude.
Because he was really big in like the 2016 kind of like meme war. Yeah. Like he was kind of like the general of like the meme department, like doing like the white power
thing
symbol.
I actually wonder how much Barron Trump's behind that type of stuff. Because he's the one.
I've never seen him speak. He always just looks stoic, like a Roman general.
No,
like,
but he's the one who got Trump to go on like Aiden Ross and all these.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, and he's friends with like that kid, and he's friends with a lot of like people in like the online sphere, like Twitch streamers and stuff like that. I wouldn't be like he had a pretty good amount of influence over Trump's like digital media strategy in the last campaign. Even though he was like 19, but he's a smart. I think it was NYU.
Has he ever made like a public state? I've never seen the kid talk.
No, not really.
He's just this giant boy.
Yeah, he's the 7-foot boy.
Have you seen the suitcase video?
Oh, it's so cute.
Dude, back when he's like a little kid.
Suitcase.
Yeah. He's in Trump Tower. Just Trump spends so little time with his kid. He had a full like Eastern European accent.
Yeah, he spoke like his mother.
Papa.
Yeah,
it's just
I like my suitcase.
And you're like, just like, why don't you sound like you're from New York?
Yeah.
Your dad is
only spoken to Eastern European people his whole life.
Hello, brother. Hello, you.
You're like, what the fuck?
He just sounded like a little Slovenian soup child.
Yeah, he's a little like... yeah. Just a little.
He doesn't still talk. Again, I haven't heard him speak. Does he still have a silly like chocolate?
That'd be so funny if he was like, "Hello, I'm son of
Donald
Trump.
Hello, my name is Barron Trump.
You must go on Aiden Ross.
I shall speed live stream.
You have to be on Twitch, father.
We need you to debate OnlyFans model.
You need to call sexy woman slut. It would be great for views.
Is that still going on? What was it called? The Whatever podcast?
Oh my
where
God.
they have like 14
It's probably still going
models.
on, but I feel like it's not in the like,
I tried doing a bit about it. It flopped. But like I was talking about it.
You tried to what?
I tried to do a bit about it online, on stage, not online. But it was shitty. But that podcast like blows my mind. I mean, it's just so retarded. Because I'm always like with so many of these like porn-based podcasts, because it'll be like Christian dunks on whores.
Yeah,
that's the basic premise of the podcast. Yeah. Like that was like the Charlie Kirk episode, because people keep reposting these things where it's like literally the girl's like, I like to suck dick, and I like to get paid to suck it, and I suck 1,000 dicks forever. And then Charlie Kirk's like, God will save your soul, and then like that's like the whole. I'm like, is it like? These Christians, are people jerking off to this?
Yeah, it's mutually beneficial too, because they go on there and then they're like, "Oh, shut down, whore," and then they're like, "What's her at?" And then you go on your OnlyFans and then hate jerk off to her. Like, you have to go to church.
You succubus bitch.
Yeah, it's like if everybody was like jerking off to Steve Hofstadter's hecklers.
Heckler own. Yeah, it is like a BDSM. Just Steve Hofstadter's
they're like
a domination.
They're like these like hot slutty girls being humiliated. It's like, where have you seen that before?
Yeah. Well, my lady was the first person to tell me that like, which I kind of believe now, that like all these young guys who are like so angry at the OnlyFans ladies and stuff, that it's just like they are all porn addicted and they're resentful. Yeah, and they fault the porn ladies for making them addicted.
Yeah, I think I talked about this last time I was on here. Just like, you're making me do this, like that type of thing.
Yeah,
It's very resentful.
I don't know. I think it's like it's a little silly.
I mean, it's
a little silly to blame the ladies, that you're jerking off to.
It would
exercise some agency here.
Yeah, but it would be better for the
your
planet.
Beautiful breasts.
It would be. I think
they ruined my life.
It would be better for the planet if we had less
pornography,
porn, like less porn stars. There's too many.
Well, no, I don't even. But that's not even the thing. It's about the access to pornography, not the porn stars themselves.
Yeah, but
I think it was probably better when it had to be an ordeal. Like you go to like a shady bookstore or whatever,
it's better.
and then you have a bag.
That's how I feel about gambling.
I think
it shouldn't be on your phone.
Yeah, that's too much. For how
I feel
addicting
the same way
that
about
is.
porn.
Porn and gambling, you should have to go to a place.
There's nothing inherently wrong with porn or gambling. I don't really think they're immoral things to do.
But if you're doing it in the handicap stall at work,
then there's a problem. Anything
just doing
you can
rain
do
bet
in the handicap, that should be like that would be my legislative that would be my moniker. Like if you could do it in the handicap stall at work, it's that you can't.
So many of the gay sports podcasts I listen to have just been ruined by gambling.
Dude,
they just
ESPN
talk about the
is
lines,
ruined by gambling.
dude.
They have the odds on the fucking game.
They used to not fuck with that at all. Like they used to be like disgusted by it.
Deal.
Like we don't. This is destroying the integrity of the sport.
Yeah,
Now
and
it's
Shohei Ohtani for sure gambles, and they hide it up, which I think is good. I say hide it. Let the man gamble.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean
he's the best player in the last 100 years.
If it's not on his own games,
don't suspend it
for the purpose of the consumer.
Don't suspend Shohei. I'll fucking kill you.
He's not gambling on his own games, though, right?
Who knows?
Because that should be a big. Because then you're rigging it.
Yeah, you can't gamble on your own.
Like if you know the odds.
Yeah.
I think
that'd
that
be
is
so
legit,
badass.
illegal. Like even above like the rules of the MLB. I think it'd probably be some sort of fraud.
Like the guy Pete Rose bet on his own games and stuff. And
was he throwing them though?
No, allegedly he only bet on himself to win. That's what I don't know how true that is, but he was like. They made this documentary about him, and I'm watching the documentary about him, and at one point he goes, they're going to induct me to the Hall of Fame as soon as I die. Just please, just like, while I'm alive, can I please be in the Hall of Fame? He's like kind of begging, and then as soon as he died, he's in the Hall of Fame. And it's like, he saw it coming. It's like, God, it's just punishing this guy. It's like, almost like, dude, who cares?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's not for the people. It's not this moral thing you're striking against, like,
betting on yourself to win, that's just kind of giving you like a bonus for winning. Is it wrong to bet on yourself to win?
I don't think it's wrong to bet on yourself to win,
so.
But I think it's a good idea to not allow self-gambling,
Yeah, because it's just you're just one button away from like the win and lose, you're a centimeter away.
It's also pretty hard just as a single baseball player to bet on yourself to lose.
But you can do like side bets, like how many pitches then that's totally in your control. Like I can throw a ball right here, right now.
That's a pitcher recently did that.
Yeah.
Michael Porter Jr.'s brother, Jonte Porter, he was like not a good basketball player, but I think he got a lifetime ban for gambling on himself like 2 years ago. Yeah, he was like gambling on his games, and they were like, "You're not allowed to play ever again."
Bets that he won't play.
Yeah.
Jonte Taylor on the bench the whole time, $1 million.
Yeah. Just fakes the flu.
No, but I think like you've seen like I forget how many states it is now, but it's a lot of the states. It might be the majority have legalized it. And I think
it's not legal here.
Yeah, it's not legal here, but
but you just use a VPN or whatever.
Use a VPN, but also there's things like
Prize Picks,
where it's like it gets around it because it's like it's a game. It's like a fantasy game that has tokens, and then you exchange the it's like
what's a weird one is Poly Market, where they have the bets on the weird like real world events that seem so easily like influenced or whatever.
No,
like,
I don't know this.
They'll have stuff like. Who's going to be in Mr. Beast's next video, or who's going to win?
Yeah, you could just prop bet real life.
Yeah. So like a congressional debate, like is this bill gonna pass? Like shit like that. And then they'll have weird ones that it's like there's like a 105% payout for something that's definitely going to happen.
Yeah.
So it's like, is Trump going to kill every Mexican by December? And that will be a bet that's available in January, and you get like a 3% payout for it.
Yeah.
So what it's doing is it's taking money almost as a bank, as a low-yield savings account.
Oh, yeah.
Because if it's just 5%, just put it in a high-yield savings account.
It's like a certificate
literally
of
the
deposit.
same.
You'll get a 5% payback from the bank, and then they're going to use your money to pay out other bets and do shit like that. So it just adds liquidity to have these, like, the opposite of a long shot. They have surefire bets with like long periods of time. It's like, okay, you put in $100,000.
So it's a bank.
We'll get so it's a bank. So they're just giving you a shitty deal. You're like, brother, this is free money. You just not to do it. It's like put it in a bank.
It's
just a
thing.
Put it in the
it's a
S&P.
shitty bank.
It's an uninsured bank.
Yeah, they could fuck you over too.
Yeah.
And they make it very hard to like withdraw your money.
Like, oh fuck, he did kill.
Or at least it used to be hard to withdraw your money. Back when they had like offshore, like before it was more popularized in America, you have to have some like, you know, Cuban sports betting site or whatever.
Yeah.
And then it would take like a long time to get your money out.
Yeah.
So they're just taking your money and using it as like a hedge fund. And then they're paying and making other bets with your liquidity.
Yeah.
So I don't know if that's
kind of what they're doing too with like fucking airline miles.
I don't know anything about that.
It's just like a secondary currency that they're like changing your currency into, and then they can take out loans based on your airline miles.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's fucking crazy.
That's nuts.
And so they become like banks.
Yeah, that's
so
crazy.
they can borrow on the airline miles.
Yeah, you've talked about this before with just like the boomer words of wisdom, just like you're robbing Peter to pay Paul. It's like every billionaire robs Peter to pay Paul. That's how you make money.
Yeah.
You don't touch your own money whatsoever. You take that guy's money, give it to that guy, and then you just fucking siphon up all the extra. But it's like, oh, you can't trust a credit card. You never want to use a credit card. Just like that.
I only have cash. And
the
that's
Great
really
Depression wisdom.
Yeah, dude.
That, your parents will give you.
My buddy's girlfriend got super into Dave Ramsey, and he keeps telling me how they've almost paid off all their debt. And I'm like, there's no way the best thing for you guys is to rush to like pay off your Honda Civic.
Yeah, why does it matter? If you're making payments on time, who cares?
Yeah, and because you could also be investing that money in something. So if you have like a 3% interest rate on your car, which is low, but then you could have like a 10% on whatever investment that you have, it'd make more sense to do the thing.
Also, your Honda Civic is going to be worthless, or not worthless, but it's just going to depreciate. There's no point. Mm-hmm. You might as well pay the like original stock price. Over time.
What's so funny is Grant Cardone. You know that guy? He's one of like the hustler sales guys or whatever. He's like, I would never buy a house. That's just stupid. In this economy, to buy a house, you should rent for as long as possible. He owns like 10,000 fucking apartment complexes.
Yeah. Because he's a landlord. He's a slumlord.
Yeah, he's a slumlord.
He's like, I'm telling you, man, renting's the best.
You don't want to put a new roof on a home you could raise your family in and build generational wealth. You want to give it to me.
Yeah,
I don't know if there's Grant Cardone, and then there's another guy who does the exact same thing Grant Cardone does, and he looks just like Grant Cardone. There's like a Grant Cardone clone. But it was either Grant Cardone or his clone that was saying like letting your wife have a job is cuck shit.
Was it Gary V?
No, it wasn't Gary V. Something.
The jacked bald guy?
No, that
Patrick
guy's hilarious.
David used to do that too. He was
just a guy. He looks just like Grant Cardone. He's not any of these people, but he was literally just like, I would never let my wife have a job. Another man's going to be my wife's boss. How is she going to take you seriously ever again?
Imagine being that shrimp cocked.
Some guy told you to take out the trash at work and it wasn't me.
Like you're that insecure.
What's the alternative to that? You have a job, so now you have
a boss? Yeah,
I'd way rather, pimp out my wife. I have to fucking ask to go to the bathroom? No.
I'm the king. I stay at home. I raise the kitties like a king.
Yes. I'm a stay-at-home cat dad.
Yeah, no, that's it's I feel like it is related somehow to the vetfluencer thing, like the kind of fragile, because it's not people in the army consuming this stuff. Yeah, it is a kind of fragile male thing.
Yeah, it's a lot of like armchair quarterback, like recliner, just like I would have served, but I got bone spurs.
Yeah, or it's like
we need a tougher army. Enough with the beard. It's like, why the fuck do you care if a black guy has a beard? Like, it's so
dude. It's all like boomer dudes with like Punisher fantasies.
Yeah,
that's the like. I mean, like when I went on that hunting trip, like there was so much talk about like, this is your home defense weapon. And I'm like,
dude, they jerk off over the idea.
They love the idea of
home invasion.
Someone.
Yes, they love it.
Like they have like an Alexa like routine set up, like Alexa, home intruder, and then sets all the lights to red and plays like Slayer.
Yeah, it's like home invasion's happening.
Just preparing to have like a hell house.
A home invasion is a
nightclub.
A home invasion is a coke dealer getting robbed by the people he sells the coke to.
Yeah,
it's not really that common of like a
random
Trende Aragua kicking down your door.
You live
or whatever.
in you live in the Dallas suburbs.
Yeah.
Where do you think?
Like that.
There was like a couple of those rare things, like in like Long Island or whatever, some of those nicer houses. People were coming in from like Newark, but it was like 6 houses. Like it's not a common thing to be concerned about.
The only place I've heard of it actually happening was L.A. It was like the Hollywood Hills.
Yeah.
and there were people just driving up there and breaking into the houses and taking all their stupid gaudy jewelry.
Yeah, but then the people in Nebraska hear about that. They're like, "Oh my god,
they're coming for me next."
Yeah, they're coming for me. They're gonna come all the way from Shannon, from fucking Sacramento to my house.
I have a 2-bed starter home in Des Moines. I gotta protect my fucking land.
I'm gonna fucking kill it for my above ground pool.
Yeah.
I'll fucking saw your head off for my kids' Lincoln Logs. Like, all right, dude. Yeah, no, they like the idea of killing someone for like a justified reason, like a
good kill.
Yeah,
You watch like police body cam footage. You're like, that's a good kill. And
there's a guy running away. I remember hearing this story. It was, and I saw the video or whatever, and it was a guy who broke into a guy's house and he was out, like he ran away from the house. This guy had a gun and he's running away, and he shot him as he's running away from his house. Yeah. And the guy got off on like self-defense. I'm like, he was running away.
Yeah, that's a weird one. Like, if they actually have you... Like, you shouldn't shoot them, but it's like somebody who's, like, just robbing you. Like, it's such a weird... You shouldn't do it, but it's just
It's hard to feel bad for a robber, though.
Yeah.
I guess so. I feel kind of bad for a robber because, I don't know, because I feel like they're usually not the best of sorts. These aren't just, it's not like some... It's some kid or it's like a drug addict. It's like,
I don't know. There's a certain level of retardation where, like, it's like... You're playing with fire.
Yeah, especially like if you don't have a lot of stuff.
If you're breaking into a random person's house,
like,
and you get shot in the back.
I remember
as you're running away.
I remember like Seth Rogen one time. I think he got his house broken into or like his car stolen or whatever, and then he's like, "What? No, I could just buy new stuff. Yeah, steal from me all you want. I don't care." It's like, well, you have unlimited money. Like if you work 80 hours a week and you have one flat screen TV, and it's like, I will die for this flat screen TV.
Dude,
like, this is everything to me to watch this game. And it's just a different perspective once you're so rich. It's like, it's covered under insurance. It's like the people that don't have insurance. It's like,
but maybe I'm being too foo-foo bananas over here.
Yeah.
But what I would say is like,
it's not very operator.
You just said die for a flat screen.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you
but it isn't very operator of me. It's very unlike me normally on this Vetfluencer pod.
Yeah.
But I don't think if someone steals your TV, you should shoot them in the face.
That's fair.
That's fair, but I don't feel bad for the TV thief who gets shot in the face. Like, you're a retard.
Yes.
Dude, if you're breaking into a random guy's house and to take a flat screen, you have to know you're running.
But I think one is worse than the other.
That's a workplace hazard.
I get it is a workplace hazard. That's fair enough. It's like he fell into a vat of acid at the vat of acid factory.
Yeah, dude. What are you talking about?
It's like, yeah, that's fair enough, but I still feel bad that he fell into a vat of acid. It's not good.
You saw Weapons, right?
Yes.
Dude, I was fucking dying laughing when the junkie kid broke into their house and saw like the zombie, and then he was just like, oh shit.
He takes all the spoons.
Stealing the silverware.
Yeah. That was my favorite character, was the meth head guy.
Yeah, he was fun, dude.
He was really great.
I was getting YouTube comments that people thought I was him.
He looked like him.
Were you the junkie in Weapons? I'm
You're like,
oh,
no, I'm just spindly.
I'm like, I gotta drink more water.
Well, you look better than you used to.
Thanks. With the hair.
Were you skinnier?
You mean just the skinny? Oh, I was super skinny.
You used to be like kind of emaciated. You put on like 15, 20 pounds.
Yeah, because I used
to
be... Yeah, do you remember The Machinist with Christian Bale?
Yeah, he was...
where he almost died for the role?
Yeah.
I was the exact same height and weight as Christian Bale when they're like, oh my God, how could he do that? I was 6 foot tall and 127.
You just don't eat?
No, not really. And I used to eat even less.
Yeah.
Like, I'm like 150 now. I'm fucking bulked
Yeah,
up,
he's
dude.
huge.
Yeah, but when I was back like 127... I used to just have a mini refrigerator, and I would just eat hummus wraps with spinach for every meal. I'd have tortillas, I'd put a little hummus, put some spinach and onions on it, and then I would just have like 4 or 5 of those a day, and that was it.
It's like 1,000 calories.
Yeah, if that.
Yeah,
even.
it's nothing.
Because I was
you were eating like a kid in Gaza.
No, because I was too social.
two hummus and spinach wraps a day.
Yeah, I was eating FEMA rations.
Yeah.
That's like war-torn country. That's like a war-torn country diet.
No, because we had our dorms, we had our own little private bedrooms, and then there was a shared common area with like a kitchen and a lounge or whatever. So that was the only kitchen, and people would be hanging out in there, and I was too socially awkward to go into the kitchen and make food because I didn't want to talk to people, so I just had to have stuff that could fit in my little tiny refrigerator because I was too scared to go into the common area with other college kids.
Yeah.
I get it, dude. The dorms they were weird.
Yeah,
I had 3 strangers and I felt really weird around.
Did you guys have communal showers?
No.
At my dorm,
communal showers.
Well, so we.
there was no showers in the dorm rooms.
Oh, so it was like a separate. Oh, okay.
I mean, it wasn't like in high school.
I was imagining like a locker room with like fucking
like a football team.
In high school, no, there were shower like stalls. It was like a gym,
like a gym. Yeah.
In high school, we were all looking at each other's cocks. I mean, it was like full cocks.
I never had that. I never had the big.
No, I never had that.
We did.
That was like an antiquated thing. I think even when we were kids, that was an old school thing.
Yeah, my school was like old. I mean, it was built like hundreds of years ago.
Yeah. Oh, we actually kind of did in Alaska. We used to have a swimming unit for gym class. Like we had, like in the winter, you'd be like ice skating for gym class, and like before that, we'd go to like the indoor pool and we'd do like swimming or whatever. So we'd go to those locker rooms to change, and then we started doing a game where we'd find like creative ways to piss on each other. So like somebody would be in the shower, and then you would just start pissing on them like behind them, and then we kept trying to top it and like one up. Like somebody would piss on the ground in a puddle and have a towel right underneath their locker. You'd pull out their towel so they fall into the piss. Somebody climbed on top of like a little half wall and then peed down onto them one time. So we were just trying to like one up each other in weird ways to piss on each other.
Dude, high school showers are the only time I ever felt bad for dudes with huge cocks, because as soon as one dude caught a glimpse of one guy's giant cock, he would tell everybody, and then that kid was the huge cock guy, and then he'd be like walking through the cafeteria and be like, Steve, pull your fucking cock out. Let us see it. Like just
oh no, my steak is too juicy. My lobster's too buttery.
And they were always like weird, shy, awkward kids, which really like made it more fun for all of us.
Yeah.
So there'd just be kind of some dorky kid with a hog walking through the cafeteria.
Yeah.
And he's just getting heckled about his massive piece.
Yeah, that big dick energy thing is not really real.
Not real.
Like the guys with the huge cocks, like they're very like, man, I don't even. Like they're very shy and like humble
they're
about
coy
it.
about their
just
monster
like,
hogs.
Yeah, we had like
it's not that
the
big.
strange, quiet kids had huge cocks.
Yeah.
In my school. They were not the boisterous guys.
It's a defense cock.
Yeah.
Block the balls. So I'm glad I was a late bloomer. If I had to do group showers.
Yeah.
If I was 14, my tiny bald penis.
Yeah.
That would be humiliating.
Yeah, it was a lot, man. It was pretty
heavy
daunting.
shit, man.
It was heavy, man.
It's fucking heavy shit, man.
And you kind of just like look around and you're like, all right, I'm fine.
Were you guys whipping each other a lot? Did you do like the with
yeah,
the
towel whips
there was
for
5-star
sure.
too,
Yeah,
where you'd slap somebody on the belly. And and imprint on them.
Yeah, dude, we
purple nurples. We
got way too into titty twisters. Yeah,
yeah, dude,
twisters,
they fucking hurt.
They
lot.
really
I really
hurt.
did not like the titty twisters.
No, they hurt.
Yeah,
one kid got calluses under his nipples. Oh, titty twisted so many times. It just like
just try to grab his
calcified.
nipple. It's like sandpaper.
Yeah.
just dead.
Yeah, he had like Kevlar nipples. It was like
battle nipples.
Yeah, like he had been breastfeeding.
Like someone was teething on.
Yeah, like he was breastfeeding, dude.
Oh, they're tender. No, we had a sack tapping problem at my middle school.
Oh, I had to wear a cup,
dude.
You wore a cup to school?
Yeah, we were. It was when it was when the Jackass movie came out, so I was in like 4th or 5th grade or whatever. And also Nitro Circus, they did Gobble Gobble. That's where you reach up behind someone and go, you flip somebody over like that. So we were doing it so relentlessly, I had to wear like a athletic cup for like a month. And everybody was packing. We'd just like kick each other in the balls. It would ding like a bell. Like, everybody was just fucking, we were armored up, dude, like a knight.
Dude, you brought up Kick a Ginger Day.
Kick a Ginger Day.
I remember.
Yeah, I don't think I ever got kicked though, but they would be like, "Kick a Ginger Day's coming, dude."
Yeah, South Park, dude.
They ruined my life. The No Soul thing was way worse,
dude. I remember Kick a Ginger Day at high school. It was like a funny movie scene. Like one kid pointed at some ginger. He's like, "Get him!"
Yeah, like
they
kick
were,
him.
dude. The gingers were like running. They were like running away.
Gang of them.
Yeah. Well, they would be like. No, they would be getting ganked. It would be like 3 kids would like spot a ginger in the hallway, and then you just see him take off.
It was a rough life, dude.
Yeah, man. You guys really
those
got
were my front
lines.
Yeah.
Middle school was my front lines, dude. I got PTSD from going from 7th to 8th period, dude. Yeah, no, I mean, it wasn't too bad. I mean, I got it worse for. I was fat. I got it worse for being a ginger.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it was the most acceptable form of racism that's ever had. You had 1950s. You were like the Ruby girl, like the National Guard.
Ruby
had to
Bridges,
walk you.
yeah.
You had to walk me into the little. I'm the Little Rock 5 or whatever.
Yeah, dude. It was like remember
the ginger
Titans
water
for you guys.
Yeah, it was like I was getting bricks through my window, and Molotov cocktails into my barbecues.
You had a water fountain that just had big red. Coming out of it. They didn't give you water.
I drink its Hawaiian punch. I'm like, these motherfuckers. No, I mean, it was kind of shitty, but It was never too bad, I don't think.
Yeah, I was very short and very skinny. I didn't have a growth spurt till like way later. I don't think I got tall till high school.
Yeah.
So like middle school, I was a very tiny boy.
Yeah, I was pretty small too.
Yeah.
Short and round. Yeah, I was a stout little ginger dude.
Yeah, I was like square shaped.
Mario.
Yeah.
I was pretty square shaped.
Just Lego man.
Yeah,
little
full like little Lego Dago body, just walking around.
Hey, fellas.
Hey guys,
Hey, fellas.
I look kind of sick in this drip.
I got manicotti.
It's good drip. I
Thanks.
mean, I like it. You should steal Valor more often.
Yeah.
I should.
Do you think people are gonna get mad at us for stealing Valor?
It's worth the discounts though.
Yeah.
Like, if you get like an oil change after this, it's like
I'm gonna show up. I'm gonna show up to Dairy Queen like this. Give me something. Give me a frosted.
No, I got shit for stealing Valor one time when I was in college because I took it was like a cold front. It was like wicked cold, and I didn't have like a good jacket, so I took my dad's like leather bomber jacket with like the furry collar around the top. And then he went to work. He made me a name patch that said Danger Zone.
That's adorable.
Yeah. So he had like the actual machine for like the little Velcro name patch. So he made me a little Top Gun thing. And then this was when I was in early college. So I was really like a junior in high school, but I was at the community college. And then I was walking to class. It was cold as fuck. I had my jacket on. And then some guy that I think was in the military was like, "Where'd you serve?" I'm like, "What?" He's like, "Where'd you get your wings at?" And like he was trying to like press me. I'm
Jesus.
like, dude, I'm like 16. Like I'm so obviously a child. I'm like, yeah, my dad gave it to me before he died. And he's like, "Oh my God, I'm so sorry." And my dad's alive, but it's like I didn't lie either. When else is he going to give it to me? After
it
he
was
dies?
before he died.
Your dad did technically give it to you before he died.
There's he's eventually gonna die. It's
Yes.
like I didn't have his ghost fucking put the leather jacket on me. He gave
I'm
it to
gonna
me
start
before
using
he
that.
died.
That's a great line.
Yeah.
That's a good line.
My mom gave this to me before she died.
Yeah, no, I'll emotionally manipulate people. Like if somebody's mad at me, like how many times I've said that my mom has killed herself.
You were late for work?
Yeah, like literally, like I left
Sorry,
work.
my mom took her own life.
I left work early one time because we were done with everything. Like I left like, I don't know, 5 or 10 minutes early. And then there's a girl that was like just another lifeguard. Like she wasn't even my manager or anything.
Boss.
It's like, you need to check in with me before you leave. Then I'm like, yeah, my mom just killed herself right before. Then she goes, "Oh my God." I'm like, well, she didn't, but she could have. And you should have asked
you
me.
copped to it?
Yeah. Because she was like almost like tearing up. I'm like, on principle though, she could have killed herself. So maybe ask my
That's
reason.
so funny.
I'm indignant over
It's so
it.
funny you admitted it instantly. You'd be like, okay, so you're lazy and a fucking freak.
Yeah.
You're a lazy freak.
I just want to let you know everybody hypothetically could be
have
going
killed
over
him.
their own
Yes.
battles.
You're trying to be like... You have no idea what someone's going through. You should ask them why they're cutting out of work 15 minutes early, because they could have just buried their mother.
I used to say family emergency all the time.
Oh, that's a good move.
To,
Family
like,
emergency.
To like make up for classes I skipped if I didn't send an assignment in, or like just to get out of work.
Yeah.
If I wanted to skip my day job.
I think that's a skill you learn in college or like early into work, is how to like just navigate the bullshittery. Just like make up a lie and like get decent at it, you know?
Yeah.
Get decent at lying about where you've been or what you're doing. Like that's a real skill.
Yeah.
That's something you got to integrate into your life.
Yeah, I lie to strangers constantly. Like anytime I'm getting like a haircut, I just make up like a whole nother identity. Because I don't want to get into a conversation about like doing comedy or whatever. It's
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
"Oh, so are you in the movies?" It's like fucking no.
Yeah,
Shit like that.
no.
So I'm like, I'm an accountant. Or
Yeah.
just like I work on the oil fields. Like
Yeah.
every time I get a haircut, I have like a different life story.
Yeah, that's
and then I just
fun.
sort of like improv like a new guy. Just
Yeah.
like, oh yeah, just steal Valor. I was like, yeah, I was a Marine. I don't care.
I used to say
Haircuts on us, buddy.
I used to say I work in social media because nobody was like curious about it and they didn't know what that meant, and it
Right.
was just a nice
now
vague
it's like-
answer. Now they're like, what's your handle? And that's a nightmare now.
Yeah.
You can't. That excuse has gone out the window. I was telling Christoph we had a buddy who had like a bunch of student loans and like a starter job outside of college, and then he just got a BMW, and then he was living at his mom's house.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
It's
he
so funny.
didn't have enough money to have his own place, but he was driving like a new BMW around, and we were like, "You're an idiot." He was
Yeah.
like, "It's dope."
Yeah, part of the reason he got that GTR too, because he's in the Coast Guard, so he could get a house with 0% down payment.
Yeah.
So he has a mortgage, and then it's just like, we'll just start paying it like it's rent. You don't even have to put money down. So he put the money into the money he would have spent on a
Into
down payment.
GTR.
He just got a GTR.
Yeah.
Yeah, not responsible at all. Should buy a fucking Civic and put a down payment down.
Yeah,
I wonder if
and
I'll
then his
ever
wife
have a
has
nice
a
car.
matching Nissan 370Z, so they're just a street racer couple.
Yeah,
so it's like that intro on Cars where they have like the LED like underlights. They're just pulling up on the causeway, just him and his wife.
Just Japanese cultural appropriation.
Yeah. They literally have the LED
just feels like
underlights
Vin
too.
Diesel.
That's so sick.
Is what you
That
roll.
actually rules.
Yeah.
We're family.
You think you'll have a nice car?
If I have money, I'll get a nice car, but it won't be crazy.
I don't even know what I would get.
I told you what's on my vision board, right?
What is it?
A 4-door sedan with a 6-cylinder engine.
It's nice.
That's all I want. A 4-door sedan with a 6-cylinder engine.
I got one right now, that Jetta.
That
It's
thing's
a
sweet.
fun car. Yeah, I
That
remember
thing's
you drove
sweet.
it once. You're like, this is fantastic.
I do. I mean, I had before this, I had a Nissan Altima, like a 2017 Nissan Altima.
That was a 4-cylinder?
That was a 4-cylinder. And then I got a Toyota Tacoma now, and it's a 4-cylinder. And I was like, I assumed all trucks had 6 cylinders. There's how dumb I am. I didn't know that a smaller truck could have a 4-cylinder engine. I mean, the acceleration on the thing is pathetic.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just like,
Your Tacoma.
I was like, God damn it.
Dude, new cars, whatever it is, they're pretty fucking fast. Like, my dad has a Passat, which is just like the nicer version.
Yeah,
of
the Nissan.
Or he used to anyway.
Yeah.
Now he has like a Camry. But that's also fast, dude, because back in like the 80s or whatever, when he was like, the Top Gun came out, like he had like an IROC Camaro.
Yeah.
And he's like, a new Camry is so much faster.
Than
like a vintage, like a 1980s Camaro. Like, it's loud and looks fast, but like
It's
a
not that
modern
fast.
sedan.
Yeah,
would
they're super
stroke it.
heavy, those things. They're like boats, those old
Yeah.
cars. They're massive. Mm-hmm. They're really heavy. I guess they have bigger engines, but it's because they're fucking huge.
Yeah, he got that car stolen in Boston. He went to go see the Batman movie with Michael Keaton, and he came back. He's like, "Where the fuck?" And that could have been his origin. He could have been Batman. I walk out of I'd be looking for clues.
I'd be pissed, dude.
Yeah.
Checking Crime Alley.
The only time I've because I'm not a big car guy, but I rented a Mustang when I was in California to like drop me and my lady to drive down the Pacific Coast Highway because we were going from LA to San Diego to see my friend, and it was like a new Mustang with like a Hemi engine, and that was the first time I was like, "This is fucking actually sick."
Yeah, they're sweet.
Dude, they go the pickup's crazy, they're
Yeah, they're
loud. You feel like you're in a fucking spaceship.
Yeah, they're cool. No, cars are cool. I don't know anything about them, but I like how they look, and I like driving fast.
I would get a 2001 BMW M3.
Nice.
That's my
Is that
vision
kind of
board
boxy one?
dream car. No, that's the one right before that. So that's like the what is it, E45?
Yeah.
The E46 is the nice, it's more rounded.
Okay, nice.
I like that one a lot.
My buddy had like a 98 M3.
Yeah, those are their little boxier. Those are cool.
Yeah, those
I like
are sick.
M3s.
Yeah, I like the old boxy Beamers. There's an old Honda I think is like the coolest car. There was one that was always parked outside near your place in New York.
Oh,
Yeah.
You know what's sick are the NSX?
Yes.
What the Wolf drove in Pulp Fiction when he pulled up in that silver car?
Yeah.
Yes.
That thing rules.
That's what I'm talking about, the Acura
yeah,
NSX.
so it's the Acura NSX here, and in
then
Japan it's the
Japan's
Honda
yeah.
NSX. Because like Americans are weird. Like we have like Scions, like they don't have that in other places.
Yeah,
but we
they're
think of
just
Toyota
Hondas,
as just like,
yeah.
oh, that's a family reliable car. So if you have like a Toyota GT86, it's like, that's not impressive. So it's a Scion FRS.
Yeah, or
they're the
like-
exact same car,
Like
but they're
Lexus
rebranded.
is
Like an
just
Acura.
Toyota.
Yeah. Lexus and Scion are both just Toyotas in
Yeah.
other markets.
Yeah, the NSX. There used to be
Acura
a
and
silver,
Honda.
There used to be a silver Honda.
Those
NSX
things are sick.
Parked out right near your place. And
Yeah.
I would see, and there was a Japanese mini truck right behind it always too. And I'm like, is this?
It's
guy?
probably the same guy.
Dude, I'm like, this
It's gotta
guy's
be the
into
same
fucking
guy.
this
Yeah.
shit. I know he is. Yeah, I want a mini truck. That'd be fire.
It was really cool. You ever follow Ralph Barbosa?
Yeah,
on
dude.
Instagram? Dude, he's going hard. Like he has his own
He, like,
shop. He's like
yeah,
buying
yeah,
all.
yeah.
He
Cars.
is very like a Fast and Furious Mexican.
Yeah,
like
he
Vin
loves
Diesel
those
like
things.
changed his life.
No, he is
Like,
living
he's-
like the Mexican dream.
He's very funny too.
Yeah, Ralph's
his
great.
first special. I remember I was on like a road trip. I was listening to that. I'm like, oh man, maybe comedy isn't gay. Maybe I don't hate every comedian alive anymore. It was just like it was so Gen Z coded, like references to shit that like we're into. Like if a lot of it just seemed like Gen X boomer like bitching like kids these days. Like a lot of that shit I'm just kind of bored with.
Yeah,
but it's
yeah.
like Ralph Barbosa was very
Refreshing.
yeah.
Yeah, he lives on some like he lives.
He's
in
in
the country
Texas,
a little
in like
bit.
the
Yeah,
middle. Yeah, I think he's like outside of Dallas or
I
something.
think so, yeah,
I think he
and
might
just-
even have like a racetrack like
Yeah,
on his
just has sick
property.
cars.
That fucking rules.
That fucking
Yeah,
rocks.
he has like a racing team.
Yeah,
It's
this
called
is what I
like
was saying,
Formula
it's like-
Bean. Like he's spending money. He's having fun with it.
yeah, fuck it, dude.
Yeah.
we got into this argument where he's like a little city slicker. He wants to live in like a gay little penthouse. I'm like, no, dude, I want a compound.
I want to live.
If I had a bajillion dollars, I would have like a McMansion in fucking, fucking Silver Springs, Texas.
I'd like to be the wealthier 30 minutes from the city.
Yeah,
45 minutes from the city.
I'm gonna be such a fucking queer. I'm gonna be so gay. I'm gonna live in like Brooklyn.
You're gonna be like, oh,
yeah. I would love the outskirts of Denver or the outskirts of Portland. Like when the hills start. Like they always put those nice houses like right as you're getting into it, so it's the closest possible thing to the city while still being in like the fucking sick mountains.
I could do outskirts of Denver.
Yeah, outskirts of Denver. Like when you're going down, what's that road? Not 35, might be 15 or whatever, but the one that you take to get to all the ski slopes and shit.
Yeah,
it goes through Denver,
like west of Denver.
Yeah, there's like a little ravine right there. Then you see all the. I think like Trey Parker and Matt Stone might have like compounds up on that mountain.
Sick. That makes sense.
Like top of the mountain, you can get to Denver in 30 minutes, and then skiing is another 30 minutes.
Yeah, and there's
you're like
perfect. You guys are ski bums.
I love skiing.
I love it.
You skied a lot in Alaska growing up?
I never went in Alaska. Yeah, because we were on that little island too, so there wasn't like there might have been one place way out there, but there wasn't like lifts or anything.
You're in
and it's kind of like sort of a more rich kid type of thing. Like we just didn't go out to shit like that. But I started going to Denver and skiing a little bit, and I went in Seattle once.
Nice,
but yeah, I like it, dude. Teaching your girl to ski, the most stressful fucking tier, dude. I can't do it.
She was like freaking out, like on the mountain.
Yeah, because she kept like falling, and it's like. Here, so she's doing like pizza French fry. Yeah. Then I'm like, you have to be able to do the hockey stop. Yeah. So lift up one foot. She's like, I'm trying. I'm like, well, we can't go down the bigger slopes if you don't learn the hockey stop. She's like, I'm not doing it to fuck with you.
You're not having a good time.
No, I outsourced.
She got better. She got better, but it was.
You're like, fuck you, go to the Devil's Backbone.
Yeah. I outsourced the teaching to my mom's friend. This like old dude. He definitely thought my girlfriend was hot and wanted to teach her to ski all day. And I was like, dude, this is a win-win.
Yeah, I get to go down all the
blues. You get to take care of her.
Yeah, you get to hang out with my girlfriend and flirt with her old guy style, and I get to ski the actual hills.
Yeah,
and then
ripping moguls.
And he taught her. He's definitely a way better teacher than me. Mm-hmm. And then she was kind of great for her first day. So then I took her down like a blue because I was like, she's not gonna die. She's fine. She knows how to get down the hill now. It was literally her first day of skiing. I like ruined the day.
What state was this in?
This is in New York. It's not.
Because the blues in Colorado, I wouldn't take a first person down those.
I mean, some of them take like 20 minutes to get down.
Yeah.
No, I wouldn't take her down there.
Yeah, no, because we were on the greens all day. We were skiing. I was kind of trying to like teach her a little bit. Then like the last run, they had like night skiing. So I'm like, oh, okay. So you just take your stuff off, like return the gear. I'm gonna go down the blue by myself. And I thought night skiing meant that they would have like lights and shit. No, I was just skiing in the fucking dark.
They didn't have lights?
They didn't have lights. So
that's
like,
insane.
Bring a flashlight?
Yeah, you're supposed to have like a headlamp and shit.
I've never even heard of this.
A couple of the parts were lit, but then a couple of them like were not. And it was so fucking fast, dude. And I was just like completely blind. I was like having fun. And then I get down to this one part. There's like a sharp left turn and then just a straight cliff.
Yeah.
Just dropping off. And some guy was coming up behind me. So I turn around to look. My skis get crossed up. And I'm like, God. Whoa. And I'm going towards the cliff. I just fucking slam my body and just fucking like skid out. I'm like right on the edge. I'm like... It's just like pitch black. I'm like, I'm good, and then just go, pizza as slow as possible. The rest of the way. It's like when you almost like spin out on your car, like you hydroplane,
you go
and then
25
you're just, like,
miles an hour.
2. You're like, all right.
Yeah, I did that last night. I almost hit a fucking deer last night. For the first time in my life, I had to swerve out of the road.
Oh my God!
It just like. I wasn't paying great attention, but it was like 1 a.m. on a fucking residential road, and I'm just kind of cruising along at like 35 miles an hour. And a deer was just crossing right in front of me. I fucking swerved over, and then I'm like, 10, 20 miles an hour. Freaking out. Yeah, one time I went skiing, and you know how sometimes they have like, you can cut through the woods, and there's like cute little paths? So I thought I saw one, but it wasn't one. It was just like a coincidental clearing, and I started to go, and I'm like, and then the brush just like came all around me, and my skis went through like a route that was like this, like going over, and so like my ankle stopped and my body kept going, and I just went forward like that, and my skis got like really buried underneath, and I was like bent over, like fucking Michael Jackson bent over,
like one of those things in front of a car dealership.
Yeah.
Oh, so you had those bindings tight.
Yeah, the bindings tight, so I just, like that, and I'm like, and I couldn't move, and I couldn't reach back with my boots and get out, and they were in the snow, and I couldn't see it. I was just like, I'm gonna die here. I was like, because I was really in the woods, no one would have seen me. There was no way of seeing me.
Dude, the first time I went skiing ever is when, like, 2017, I visited my brother in Seattle, and then I was like, you want to go skiing? I'm like, oh, yeah, sure. Not prepared at all. I went in jeans.
Oh,
like,
no
I didn't
way,
have
really?
snow pants. I just showed up.
Funny.
I've never stepped on skis before, so we went up the lift, and this was not the bunny hill to train. It was like a hard blue. Was the first one. I don't even know how to stand on the skis. And then I just fell down a mountain for like 45 minutes. Like, I'd go a little bit, I'd start getting so much fucking speed, I would just slam on the ground. So my pants are soaking wet, and then they start to freeze. So my pants are made of ice. Yeah. And then my skis kept popping off, and I couldn't get the boot back into it. I'm just I just start yelling at God. Like, I'm on, like, I can't do it. I just started walking
it's the
for
most
like a mile.
frustrating thing, like, eating shit on the skis. And
it was actually a snowboard the first time, and then I went and I switched it out for skis immediately after that.
When you like really eat shit skiing, and then all your shit's everywhere. Yeah, you gotta collect
one ski keeps going.
One ski keeps going. You gotta collect all your shit. Yeah. It's like, and then you try to get them on, and it's like you're trying to put on skis at like a fucking 45-degree angle, and you're like, motherfucking shit, fucker.
My aunt just reminded me that I got knocked out skiing when I was a kid.
Oh, Jesus.
I think it was just wiped from my memory.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It just fell and hit really hard on the ground.
Damn.
And they said I was just like, woke up and I had no idea.
The East Coast it's really icy there, right?
Yeah.
Like in New York.
It's harder. It's not
like
harder.
Pack.
Yeah. They'll like, if you get good snow, they'll like groom it up, but it's rarely powdery. And the snow is just like, that's why the West Coast, like the powder's amazing because it's all dry. Mm-hmm. And the East Coast, it's just like so moist that like you kind of got to do the groomers. You're not going to get much good.
Shout out groomers.
Shout out groomers. We love groomers.
Join the Discord. I just made the Discord. Yeah, but the first time I went skiing with my brother, like towards the end of the day, we got like a better hang of it. We were going down some blue or whatever. And then there was like a left turn, like a bunch of snowboarders were like dropping through the trees, like you said, like one of those paths. And then I didn't go down that one because it was steeper. I went around the long way. And then my brother went down, completely lost sight of him. I come out, I zip around. And then I never see my brother come out of the woods. Mm-hmm. And then I'm just waiting there for him for like 5 minutes, and he's still not there. I'm like, fuck, and it's so far away. Like, I can't walk back over there. I don't know where he went. So I just go to the like stop, like the ski lift, and then he's not there. And then I'm like, oh shit, dude, he fucking died. He must have like hit a tree because he's going through a fucking tree line, and he's only gone snowboarding like once before. Yeah. I'm like, he followed those guys and got like fucked up. So I had to like tell the ski patrol, I'm like, hey, like, I lost my brother, like, I don't know if you could, like, find him or whatever, and then it was just somebody that, like, barely spoke English. It's, like, one of, like, the immigrants from, like, Sweden is like, okay, we will look for your brother. And it took a long time, and he went to a different ski, and he did the same thing. He was just waiting at a different one.
Yeah, they just diverged those paths.
Dude, I fucking dropped my phone, too. On the mountain, my phone fell out of my pocket.
Did you find it?
I'm wearing fucking jeans, and I'm like, oh, God, dude, I'll never find this fucking thing. So we just go back to the top again, and I'm skiing down looking for a phone across a mountain, and I fucking... Oh, so what I did first, I go down to the bottom, and I'm like, hey, I lost my phone, and they're like, okay. Yeah. I'm like, can you help look for it? I'm like... No. I'm like, you don't have one of the little dogs with like the barrel around it type of thing? It's like
one of them phone-smelling dogs?
Yeah. They're like, no, that's for like kids. I'm like, I also lost my kid.
He has my phone.
He has a Samsung S22 Galaxy. If you find the phone, I'm sure the kid is right there.
Nearby.
But they didn't help. So I had to go back to the top. I was just looking for it. And then I fucking see it on the edge of this hole that drops down like 20 feet.
Oh, wow.
It was like teetering on the edge. I'm like, oh my God, thank God I found it. It was like iced over. Like, and I'm like, it works? It still works.
Oh, that's amazing. Works. All right, you want to wrap things up, buddy?
Let's do it.
Yeah.
All right, well, we're going to go over to the Patreon.
Yeah, we're going to go patreon.com/roughweek.
Jarrett's going to join us. And also go subscribe to Jarrett's YouTube channel.
Check out Jarrett's YouTube
Watch his new videos.
They're so great.
They're so great.
Military propaganda in the digital age is the new video. It's fun. I liked it.
It was a great job. I loved it.
Thank you, brother.
See you guys.
Bye-bye.
Adios.